Hey, what's up, all? It's Itinerant slash Todd here to continue playing this intro kind of scenario for Battlegroup, the one I want to play with Bolt Action, Battlegroup, and Flames of War. Yeah, so I'm using some unpainted, well, primed minis that I bought off a guy. So that's why they look like they do. There's white bases there. So I don't know if you can hear me. This sounds probably a little quiet. Apologize for that. I'm standing behind the mic, so I'll talk a little louder. And so anyway, Battlegroup scenario, intro, unpainted minis there. Started some in turn 5, U.S. turn. Germans are going to get some reinforcements starting this turn. So let's get going. We got 2 people watching. That's awesome. My computer is set up such that I won't be able to see the screen and any comments right away. So I'll come check it after a few turns. Errors, rules errors, mix-ups, bad tactics, all will be happening live on this channel. So let me know how it's going. If you're there watching, please comment. It just makes me feel special and wanted and loved knowing that you're there and that you're commenting and enjoying it at this lovely hour. It's 12:30 here where I live, and you know, why not start now? I got my phone charging here. Let me get to the YouTube channel so I can see who's there and who's commenting. Just a minute, please. I didn't share this on Facebook anywhere, but that's fine. So what do we got here? There we go. We got some top chat. We got 1 top chat. No one's chatted yet. We got 1 person watching. Pause that. And there we go. All right. So turn 5, American turn 5. They have 5 points, 5 hits against the battle rating. I'm going to roll up the old robe sleeves here. They have 3 reinforcements available. And the sniper is back. He's not in his reinforced area there. Right now you can see down this way and down that way. So you can't really see them over there because that's over there. Put them in that corner to do that. This is all bocage. They're trying to take this objective, and this objective. I don't see it happening. There's not a lot of points. I'm going to take out the 4s and 5s out of the cup here, and I'll have to look up the bocage rules again. Been kind of into a board game run here lately, so really is tough for me to kind of balance this out. So let's see how many reinforcements the Americans get this turn. I roll 1d6 and they get 3, so they can bring all their people on, which is another squad, another team, a bazooka team. And is that a leader? What is that? I don't think I have a leader left. No, my leader's out. And I've already lost my leaders out, and I've lost 5 guys total from everybody. I don't know why I've lost so many. That seems kind of odd, but 2 people watching. Let me know who you are. Let's chat away with. Oh, 3 people. All right, awesome. Thank you, StreamYard. Let me know if you can hear me and all that, because I'm a little far from the mic. Need to come up with a better way of doing that. So this bocage is a little weird, but first thing I want to, so this is it's a flail tank. I don't have a bulldozer, so I'm using it as a bulldozer tank. Main purpose is to, you know, push through that bocage, make a hole so it's a little easier to go through. Let me look at the bocage rules again real quick here to remind myself how you play that. Pardon me, 1 moment, por favor. I think that's in a different book or something. I'm surprised it's not in that book. Oh boy. Where? Oh, there it goes. Been doing a little cleaning of the room. Selling some games. So I had a few days not playing because I was selling. Bocage, they always count as hard cover for infantry in, behind, or against them, because they also have ditches. Oh yeah, I forgot. So you actually get hard cover when you're on both sides of them. Wow. For movement purposes, bocage hedges count as an obstacle to infantry, so reduce units' movements to D6. Bocage hedges are impassable to all wheeled vehicles. And we don't have anything to worry about that. Well, yeah, we do have to worry about that for the Germans. The Germans are going to be pulling in a pack, whatever. I'm not really sure to, oh, well, I should bring them on over here on the other side of this. So this is bocage as well. It's a little different. I just didn't have enough bocage, so everything's bocage here. This looks better though, this tall lichen stuff. So yeah, I'll bring that. When the Germans get their reinforcements, I guess I'll, well, they have to take these objectives. They have to take all 3 of these objectives. So it might be better to move that guy over here actually and send him here, because once he's there, no, I'll probably put him over there. All right, anyway, sorry. Tracked vehicles must take a full turn using the top speed order to cross the bocage hedge. They don't move, but once a full turn is passed, place the tracked vehicle on the other side of the hedge. Oh, that's interesting. And with a dozer, counts as dangerous terrain for the first vehicle through it, and then it only counts. So I don't think the Germans have any Fausts. They just have, they can close assault it, but they can't, they don't have Fausts in them, so. Okay, got it. I feel like I'm going to not place them as right. The bad thing for the Americans is, though, is they lost their commander, and there's not really a mechanic to bring them back on, as far as I know. So they lost their way to call in their artillery. So they only have 2 units left, so they're going to bring them both on. I pretty much started bringing up everyone over back on there on the U.S. right, and just kind of come around this way. But that darn sniper over there is causing all kinds of problems. So you put them on the edge that you want to bring them on, and this guy's with him. Bringing the bazooka this way. This team here, like that. All right. Let's see if anybody's chatting here real quick before I get rolling and moving. Well, I'll go ahead and roll for the American orders. So they, well, they don't even get 1 because their commander's gone now. So they, I'm sorry, they don't get that extra 1. So they get 5 commands. I'll put that over here because I'll spend most of my time over here. Keep track. Let me see if anybody's chatting here. Paul. Good morning. Battlegroup isn't familiar to me. Is it like Chain of Command by 2 Fat Lordies? Not really. It's pretty different. It's by Plastic Soldier Company, originally Iron Fist. It's by Warwick Kinraid, and Warwick Kinraid, and I'm forgetting that gentleman's other name. Sorry. Oh, well, it's Warwick Kinraid, and Piers Brand is assistance from. I'll bring the book over. It's interesting. It takes a, well, you'll see it when I'm getting to it. I probably won't be able to do a lot of explaining it this time, but there's a few videos out. Acceptable Casualties has done a bunch of videos on how to play. They're really the ones that did the most videos on them. I've done a couple others, but they did them on how to play the game. There are other battle reports. Go check it out, Battlegroup. It's fun. I'm trying to, you can play from this size, but it's not really designed for this side. The size I'm playing right now is more by Chain of Command. It's a, a platoon, 2 platoons against each other. This game does play platoon, and they scale it so that you can play platoon. Well, they call it squad, platoon, company. But you can play up to a battalion. When you say squad, they really mean a platoon. It just means your minimum infantry. You have to have as at least a squad. They try to make it a balanced affair, and so you don't see a lot of tanks. You can have an all-tank battle if you wanted, but it's not designed for that. It's designed to have as close to original orders of battle as as you can. it's definitely designed around historic scenarios. It's not a tournament level. In that way, it is like Chain of Command. I believe Chain of Command is more historical scenarios. But so you know, you roll for the number of commands you get, and each team gets a command. Well, each team, depending on the size of the game, squad level, you roll 1 dice plus the number of commanders you have. As I said, the U.S. lost their commanders, so they just whatever they get on the D6. If it was a platoon level, platoon level, then you roll 2 dice. If it's a company, you roll 3 dice, etc. They do have a weird thing that people don't like here is you track ammo in your vehicles. Like, do you want HE or armor? I prefer not to keep track of that, so I'm not going to use that rule. Now, I am still using a low ammo counter, and I'm just saying they have to get in contact with the headquarters again if they get low ammo on it. So that's that. So that's kind of how it works. And let's get going. Okay, so I got to see here. I got to remember what my units are here. I kind of started this game about a week ago or more, and I'm kind of forgetting what my structure is here. So the U.S. has 3 rifle squads and 3 bar squads. So I think, yeah, these guys lost a lot of guys. Holy mackerel. So that's a bar squad. So I'm supposed to have 3 bar squads with each with 4 men with rifles and 1 man with a bar light machine gun. I've already lost one of my bars. Something's missing here. Do I have I have a medium machine gun team with loader team, 6 men with a 30 cal. So that's this one. Ooh, that's confusing. Like I said, I'm gonna have to rebase all this stuff, and I'm still working on it. But so that's a bar. I don't think I've lost a bar yet. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to remember where I'm. Yeah, it's a struggle when you buy minis from people. There are some issues with this one. So that's 7. That's 7. Here's my medic. So these are 5. So those are my bars. Well, that's interesting. I'm not supposed to have. Yeah, so these are my bars. These are my squads. I think I'm missing a squad here. How funny. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 6. Sorry, everybody. I'm having a little. That's definitely a rifle squad. 1, 2, 3. And these are my bars. Well, then where's my medium machine gun? I don't think I ever pulled out a medium machine gun. This is very funny. Sorry, everybody. I thought I was all. One, 2, 3. My bar squads. I got another guy here. 3, and then that guy had 4. I'm gonna go pull out a medium machine gun unless he's on the table. I'm not seeing him. Oh, I've got the guy over here. So I've got a bar team over there. Okay. Whew. So that's the bar, and that is my medium. Okay. Everything's good. Okay, so the Americans got 5 things. What I want to do this. So I got a sniper over here, and these guys have been taken out like crazy. So you have to spot in this game. That's another thing people don't like about it. Another thing. I make it sound like people don't like it. Here are the things people complain about it: the ammo tracking and the spotting. You have to spot for every shot. And I'm okay with it because, and they have a whole page they dedicated to it in the 2nd edition. I'm cool with it. I played my favorite tactical game is on boards. Board chip game is called Lock and Load, and you have to spot there too. And it's just a way of, I mean, if you've ever watched videos of battlefields, it's really hard to see people. So if you're aiming a shot, you have to see them. So I'm saying right now, these the sniper team can see on this side and they can see here. So really I might want to back these guys off. They've got a pin on them though. I can get that pin off of them if I take a die on the rally team. So a rally guy, pinned guy can't move at all. I wish they could move backward. I'm really tempted to get this tank pushed through that bocage and get going, but I feel like I need to get the troops up here. And that sniper is not going to be able to keep shooting. And so I think I need to hold those guys back and wait until I get some more troops up there. So these guys are going to go, so that's going to be a 4. I need to move my dice over here because most of the action's over here now. And dice tower. So 1d6 movement. Got a 5. That's cool. So he's going to move on up. Oh, got a tape measure in my pocket. How convenient. You never know what you have to measure while you're out there in the wild. Okay, 5 inches. We'll just go from here. Bocage and everything. Oh, so he gets that. This is not bocage. This is just a. Okay. I don't think I have to remember the orchard. I don't think the orchard and forest don't affect their troop movement. So these guys are just going to move up here. Oh, yeah. You get 2 things you can do. So he's just going to move again, but now he can just move freely, and he moves 5 inches. Oh yeah, and the most you move. Is that right? It's always such a weird thing to me. Like 5 inches. What a weird movement speed. Yeah, it's 5 inches. So they got their maximum movement, so that's good. The only people on ambush fire here. Why are they not in ambush? Okay. So that was 1. So let's move another unit up 3. So let's move him up 5 inches. If I go here, I can. So 5 inches. And then I'm going to just go ahead and roll for them to move past that bocage 3 inches. Am I doing that right? Something doesn't seem right about that. So they'll be there and they'll move just essentially on the other side of the bocage. I mean, I guess maybe I should measure from. No, I'm going to say whatever it is from their base. And so if I model my bocage that way, that's what they move. So this said, if they're up against it, so I'll just keep them there. They get hard cover because there's ditches there. So yeah, we got to get these guys moving up here. So let's get. I'm assuming the bazooka can help against those guys over there. So maybe I should move. No. Yeah, the bazooka maybe should come in over here. And should get hauling up this road. So he'll use 2 movements to move up here. 10. That's 2. So now I have 2 left. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just move these guys on up here. 10 inches. My newly made, experimented with some little orchard here. Don't think I'm a big fan of it. But if I made the whole thing that way, they're a little close together from the way these are standed up. Okay, there's that. All right, so it's now, I got to remember that there is a rally turn order here. Roll orders dice, issue first order, blah, blah, rally. Remove pinning markers from pin units. So if I want to do that, I'm not going to do that for this guy because 1, I have to take a battle marker and you have a battle rating. And the Americans already have 5 against them. The Germans have 3 against them, and you have a battle rating. And if you get it, you retreat from battle. I see this happening with the Americans. I just don't see how they're ever going to be able to keep moving. That's why I'm forcing up you guys. All right, so the Germans, let's roll for how many reinforcements they get. They get 3, so all their people can come on. I think they will now that they've seen what the Americans are doing. They're probably going to bring these guys all over here, up here, and that anti-tank gun over there. So let's do that, and then let's see how many orders they get. They get 1 for their commander and 5, so they get 6. Okay, so they get 6 orders. So right away, the first thing they're going to do is going to bring this. It's called an RSO. I don't even know what that is, but this is just a vehicle I just recently acquired. So he's going to pull up here and, oh, I should have put the tank on ambush. Dadgummit. So I've never had to unlimber and limber before. So I think that's a command. So he rolled on there. The ground is just hard ground, so it's his movement's probably. Oh, see vehicle data. Where is my RSO card? So they have cards for stuff if you want them. I bought them because they're nice to have. But you got to keep track of it. So where is my RSO card? I might have to look it up. I may not have pulled it out. So the battle rating for the Germans is 14, the Americans is 13. So to me, that's got to be kind of fixed because the Americans should have more because they're on the attack. Vehicle data for RSO. It's probably, so what are Germans? Kind of need to know that. Sorry, everybody. German armored. Interesting. Let's armor cars here. Panzerwaffe. Martyr. Okay, hold on now. Seriously. Why is RSO not on there? Or like a Kugelwagen or something. It's very strange that that's not on here. Soft skin vehicles. 9 and 12. 3 hits. RSO, that's a bigger vehicle. It holds 10 people. 3 hits. I do not know what that means. Like a tank doesn't have a number of hits. I can't imagine that. You have to track the number of hits on a vehicle. So its first action was to move. The second action is to limber, unlimber. So I can unlimber and I'll switch places with that and turn it around. Now they can't do anything this turn. Next turn they can fire at that. Now I can't even put them on ambush. So I could move the RSO back, I suppose. I feel like there's something there. I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, so that's one of their commands. Now we'll bring everybody on here. So this is another team who is a medium machine gun team. Yeah, they're going to move in that field. I don't think that crop makes any difference. Ooh, can I move up and fire? Nope, I can do 2 moves and get up there. So they'll move up here. And they'll do the same. So that's 3 orders I've given. I'm down to 3. So 6, 5, 4, 3. So I have 3 left. Let's see, where's the commander? The commander's there. He can see that guy. I'm going to call in this mortar fire. I got a mortar sitting over here, just waiting to do something. It's on the edge of the woods. So I have to do a little look up here real quick what this is going to be like. So bear with me a minute, please. So I think what's going to happen is the commander has to Before I do that, since this will take a second, let me see if anyone else has chatted on here. Okay, Paul, thanks. Okay, you're welcome. See, we just have one person watching. Might be you, Paul. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a pretty late start for me, and so not a lot of Americans awake at the moment. Somebody could be on the West Coast, but okay. So I need to look up calling in mortar fire. So that's one reason I wanted to do this, to get how to do that. So indirect artillery fire. So I'm going to go to indirect mortality fire, 70, like 70, 40. All right, so blah, blah, blah. So there's a bunch of steps here. On-table guns or mortar teams may not request artillery fire for their own guns. They still need an observer. Okay. If the guns to fire from the additional fire support section, which they are, then the spotter must. So these guys don't have to pass because they're part of the artillery section of the Army list. The gun, oh wait, no, the guns fire from the additional, now that's not that. It's part of the battle group dedicated sport. Okay. So they don't have to do a, so he's requesting artillery fire. Okay. Next, the spotter must talk to the guns to give them their target information. This is done via radio or field telephone. The observer charges how far up the chain of command he'll attempt to call. With the communications test getting more difficult for the So this one I would assume I still have to do. Let's take a look here. So this is a little weird. So basically it's saying you have to request artillery fire, so you have to be given an order. So he's doing that. So that's his order. So then you check for priority, like how much priority do you have as a part of your thing? Well, we have priority, so we don't have to check because it's a part of our battle group, so it's committed to us. Now, a communications test. This one I can see testing, because you're like, but what's funny to me is I don't think you'd have to do this because so it tells you to roll on a table, but I'm like, why do I have to roll on a table if it's mine in my communication test? Still got to communicate with a person. What's weird to me is that they don't have this on any of their charts here. Sorry, everybody. I know this is not the best way to see one. Now, let's see. I need to read this. I'm taking this from a scenario that they played when the game was brand new, and so I just took that. It was really small. Pardon me. Well, where is this table? So I don't think I have to do this one. Problem is, I'm not seeing. So I'm going to the German list here. Next time I put this on the Army list, and not have to look it up in the book. So yeah, see, off-table artillery support request. Third target, so your priority test here, you pay for that. See, I'm not doing that. So I don't think I need to make a, wait, that's the Army for, Where is the, I'm sorry, everybody, this is really weird. Next, this one, the observer chooses how far up the chain of command. Yeah, okay, that's that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, so I don't have to, I'm going to say I don't have to do that roll. It seemed weird. Okay, position the spotter round. See, I like whether you can set it anywhere. Okay, so he's there. So I'll put this spotter round, which I have little explosive things, but I use those for pens right now, so I need to find something else. I could put this little piece of cotton. Make that my spotter round. Or I can put the S for spotter, but I'm going to place it right here. Okay. Now I'm going to, oh wait, so that's where I want to place it, and now I'm going to check for deviation. 5, misses by 2d6 in a random direction. You could use this whole method here. A 2d6. I need to roll one more 2d6. So it's going to move 10 inches. I'm using a d10. It's facing this direction. So 10 inches this direction. So it's not going to hit anybody. It's the first time I ever used artillery. Let's just take a d12. Oh, okay. Yeah, this worked. With the spotter round in its final position, this will become the center point for an ensuing barrage. The spotter can now fire for effect, in which case the fires will open up if the spotter round is positioned badly. And the spotter can cancel the fire mission, and the guns will hold their fire, ending the fire mission here. Note, a fire mission cannot be canceled if the battle group has the rounds on the way, special rule. Somehow this seems a little overkill for mortars firing. This is a lot here. I don't know if this is all they can do, but that spotter's pretty much done. I'm not going to waste an order to fire on that because nothing's going to happen there. So that's weird. I'm not sure I'm doing that right. I'll have to save that for another game, I think. But that does take me down an order. I didn't waste the mortar. But now I'm kind of wondering what's the point of the mortar. So, and he took an order. So I have 2 left. So I will definitely put the sniper on ambush. Or I could fire now. So do I fire as the sniper? I'm pretty saying that they can't see them right now. He's not at the right angle. I'll go check there, but I'm using bolt action to mark. So ambush. There's someone else that I want to put on ambush. Both those people move twice, so I can't do that. So let me get my little laser finder. See if that guy. I mean, I'm pretty much saying. I mean, if I want to. So I decided to position him here to look down both sides. So I'm kind of compromising there. So I'm saying there and there. So I can pretty much see down that one. But here I'm a little limited because it kind of bends there. So I will put him on ambush, or I could move him to a better position. Yeah, I mean, since I know where they're coming, I might as well move him. So he'll move. I'd love to move him 1 and fire, but I'm going to move him all the way over here. to the other bocage. So am I pretty much wasting a turn here? Well, okay, let me think about this a second. So as a German, I know these Americans are over here, and these Germans are here. I don't really want to take people off the objective, so there's no need to move those guys. So I'm going to just pause there and call it good. So that's turn 5. I should do this like the acceptable casualties and just film the turns, but I kind of like doing it this way. All right, so there's no one they need to rally, so they're fine. And that's that. All right, turn 6. Let me go change my little turn marker here. I'm using a D10 to mark. There's no turn limit. You just play until your battle rating breaks. So Americans are going to go. See how many turns they get. They don't have any more reinforcements. They're going to get 4 orders. So let's keep moving these guys on up. I got to get people up. It's going to take a little bit here. Slow build. So these guys will move up 5. And I think let me get rid of this commander here. So he's going to fire what they call, so I'm not going to aim fire. I'm going to do suppressing fire. So I go for area fire. I look, and there are, this is my light, it's my medium machine gun. So he gets 5 shots. So then I go over here to my suppressing fire table, and it's 5 rate of fire at 17 inches. It's a medium shot. It's infantry. I'm going to suppress them on a 4+. I got a 3, so nothing happens. So they are done. Tank's still going to wait. Get all these guys up here to the bocage. So that's, I got 3 orders left. They'll move up here, and then I'll roll a dice to cross the bocage, and they'll move 5 inches up from there. So they'll move 4 to there and 5 from there. So right on the other side of that. And I'm going to use another order to do the same with these guys. So it's 3 and 2. Oh boy. So basically just the other side of the bocage. So bar squad. And 1. Let's get these guys cranking up here. Might as well go over here because no one can see them, so they can avoid that roll there. So 10 here. Okay, that's the Americans. I don't want to rally those guys. I think they're going to take shots. If I lose them, I take a battle rating. So either way, I take a battle rating. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to wait till I can get some guys. But I really wish Penn could move back, but they can't. So Germans are going to get how many orders? 7 orders. Okay, well, let's use this D10 then. So the Germans, let me change this over for German turn 6. I can move that dice. That was to remind me when they got reinforcements. Yeah, so I think we're going to do some firing here. So first thing to do is let's fire that anti-tank gun. Shall we? Somewhere I created an army list here in which to fight this battle. What did I do with it? There we go. Nope, that's not it. Like I said, I kind of moved some stuff around as I was selling these games, and I've lost a couple things here. What I really like to do is settle Paul. Well, let me ask you that question. See if you're still there before I ask. It'd be embarrassing if I ask and you're not there. Walkabout Games. Hey, what's up, man? Great rule set. Oh, Walkabout Games. You could probably help me out here then. So I think you might be it. I think Paul's out. So how much do you know about these rules? How much do you know about these rules, Walkabout? Walkabout. Enough to help a noob out? I've lost my army list. This is weird. Oh, they're over here. Embarrassing. Okay. So 75 millimeter L46 pack 40. Armor piercing when I fire it. So my penetration's 8. Now I just got to do the firing thing to get there. So my question I have is about mortar fire. I need to get someone chatting on here live with me. It's probably easier than trying to do it the text way. So, all right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to see if I can spot that. They're gonna open fire. So they're gonna do 2 shots. The first, I don't know. Okay. First of all, let's see if I can spot them. It's an obscured vehicle, so a 3+. Any modifiers? 4. So his first gun's going to be a fire. So he is a I got to work. My biggest struggle with this game is making a good army list. I don't know why, it just is. So I just need to make it. I need to make a better army list because now I'm like, is this a light gun? What is this thing? So he observed it. It's a I think it's just 1 shot. So aim fire to hit. It's an AP shell. We know it's 17 inches, I believe. It's really pretty easy. I'm making it much harder than it needs to be. So I'm going to say it's where his dozer is. So it's 15 inches. So it's still going to be medium. So it's 15 inches medium, and it's going to be an AP shell. So it's a 3+. Any modifiers to that? Fire or move this turn will not target. Target is obscure. Yep. So it's a 4. It's a 4+. 1. So he missed that one. So now I have to observe again. So do I just want to do I could pin that tank on a 6+. I'm going to try that again. So observe, it was a 3+, got a 6. So again, I'm going to fire, I need to hit on a 4+. Got a 6, so I penetrated. So now I move down here to the small arms rate of fire. Oh, now I go down. It's a little different for a tank. Pardon me a moment. Yeah, this is where I got to look at so I've hit them. So now I got to look at this chart here. Sorry, my stuff's on the other side. Can't decide where the best place to have this stuff is. So, all right. It's an armor piercing of 8. My tank is, the front armor is a K. So I need to roll 2d6. I have to roll a 5. Wow. A 5 or less. It's a surprise. It packed 40 has to roll so for a tank. So I rolled a 12. I think this is maybe a. I'm trying to look at the chart here, trying to guess, surmise by the chart, but I'm going to look at the rules. This game is really not that hard. It's just I haven't played it. And this is why I want to choose a miniature rule set. As much fun as it is to play all these rules, I would rather just choose a rule set. I'm just having a tough time doing that. Just need to commit, bro. So like I love playing Bolt Action, but they're going to change the rule set here in a year and a half or so. Armor piercing shells to hit, armor penetration. So it's greater than, oh, okay, so greater than. Never mind. Yeah, I blew it up. I rolled a 12. I totally blew the crap out of it. So it is obscured, so it's harder to see him. Let me make sure I'm doing the bocage thing right, because it seems odd that there's no other modifiers. Didn't move. Target is obscured. I took that into effect. I also said he was obscured. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I get a save thing before I do the. So I roll to hit, and now I roll for a cover save. It's a 4+. That makes sense. Okay. I got it. So I saved. Sorry, everybody. So he did save that. Okay, let me see that again. Make sure I did that right. So I observed, I did hit. Huh. So why is there a save value there? It says vehicle. So is that a soft skin? Oh my gosh. Sorry. This is crazy. So I hit on a 2. So then it just seemed like they should get a little bit more protection from that bocage. You know, walkabout games. Hey, what's up, Al Red Sox fan? Good channels there. Al Red Sox got himself some sports. Surprised he doesn't have a game on. I think he had a game on earlier, right? Check out his channel. My brain is moving quite slow today. All right, armor pinning. I observed the target. I rolled a hit. I roll for armor penetration. Target's morale test. Okay, so there is not a save thing. That must be for light, for soft skins. Not even soft skins. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I blew him up. No, yeah, I blew him up because he didn't get a save. So let me get my smoke. And so, like in Chain of Command, a bad thing happened. Something happens there. See, this is, I mean, just it is not going well for the Americans. So, see, what should I get? I'm sitting at 5 right now out of 13. Pulling my little chip container here. I'd love some of those wood ones. If I choose this game to play, I'll get the wood ones. Breakdown. Oh, breakdown. Breakdown, shakedown, blah, blah, some blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't think I have a little handy chart for that, so you gotta look for morale effects here. Yeah, I mean, to me, these should all be on a chart. I mean, there's no need for these to be looked up here. It might be on one of these charts. I'm just not playing it enough to know. The main rulebook has a cool little scenario Kansas Crucible Battle for Nore and Besson, 8th to 11th of June in Normandy, so that's kind of cool. So I'm just looking for results, people. Sorry. This is a breakdown. I don't know if it's just for a vehicle. I don't think it matters. The RSO, I guess. Looking for the results. Results. Come on. All the special rules. Battle rating system, morale. Oh. Breakdown, roll the d6. 5, immobilize. Okay. So repair is a step I can do. So the RSO is repaired, but now I'm not too worried about it, honestly. So that's good, though. The Americans didn't take a hurt anything there. That was the first command. That took a long time for what didn't need to take that long, so I have 6 left. The Americans, though, are hurting. They may not take in battle counters, but they're taking a beating for that for losing that. I gotta get this medic up here. He can maybe remove that pin. Okay. Germans still. Let's just keep on laying waste to that line there. So let's go ahead and fire that. Let's fire that machine gun I've got. It's not on my army list. Am I not supposed to have that guy? Or is he just a squad? Three machine gun teams, 3 rifle squads. Machine gun team, machine gun team. Oh, my rifle squad's right there. Okay. Alrighty. So what? MG34. So I think I'll just fire. If someone's already pinned, though, does it matter? I haven't had trouble spotting. Pardon me. Or is already pinned. So I could do something if I pin him. So, but I think my first shot, I'm gonna open fire, but first shot's gonna be aimed. I'm gonna see if I can do some actual damage here. So let's see if I can observe him. It's an infantry team. It's got 3. So it's gonna be a -1. It's infantry. obscured infantry. 4. It's a 5. 5 plus. Why not? Nope. Now I'll just do suppressing fire. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do both those and claim what you're doing, but I'm not worried about it. So they I don't know what that pretends. They're looking, they can't see anybody, so they're like, no, let's spray the area with fire. Okay, so we area fire, MG34 bipod mount. Are they bipod or tripod? What do we say? This says MG34, so we'll say the bipod. So 5. So suppressing area, we know it's 15. Infantry 4 plus. Oh, I have 2 1s in a row, so that guy's done. I'm not doing very good. All right, so now the rifle. So 5 rifle will roll same thing. They're going to try to aim, shoot it. So they do spot them. And they are at medium, so they 5 dice, aimed, fire to hit table, 15 to 20. I'm going to fire 4 pluses. So 3 hits. I'm going to come down here to the cover save option. They are in hard cover. So they saved 1. So they take 2 hits. And then 2. And I'm going to roll a morale test here. 2, they're pinned, rout, and surrender. So they're going to do that anyway because they went down below. So these guys leave the field of battle. Another battle token has to be taken. And those guys are doing their job. And it goes in there. And I take another battle token. Let's see if I can get something lucky again. 4 or 5s are getting discarded. Mind Strike. Ooh, so I think this is one I would hold. Their Americans are getting very lucky here. That Mind Strike, I think that's when you kind of hold off. Yeah, why is this not in a chart? What? Play the Mind Strike on any vehicle that moved this turn or last turn. It moved last turn. Question is if that vehicle gets destroyed, is that considered a unit? I don't think so. It's all one thing. But all right. Well, it moved last turn, so let's see what happens. 3. Kaboom! Oh, penetration value of 5 against his rear armor. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and practice that and put a page marker here. Let's put the game here. 5 against his rear armor. So if you look here, it's a soft. Oh no, actually, I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, 4 hits. I think shows 3 hits. All right, I'm just gonna figure this out. And let's walk about games you know. What is the hits on the soft side vehicles there? I got 3 people watching. Let me know. I think it's Alan Walkabout. FG40. Okay, so where am I? What am I doing here? So I think this guy's gonna be Kaboom, but I gotta look up the RSO. Find 3 hits. Transports represent a sample of only common vehicles. Blah blah blah. I don't know what his. I mean, I guess he's a soft side, but it doesn't say. Oh, it says soft skinned, so it's a 5 against its rear armor. So I have to roll a 3 or more. Of course I do. So blue blammy. So well, that's good, but it doesn't count as anything bad for the Germans. Just they can't tow, but they couldn't tow anyway. So it was more of an exercise to learn the game. So I'm just going to take breakdown done. So like, oh, holy crap, how I am. So that's 2 lucky deals for the Americans. That's amazing. It's fun though. That's why it's that's why it's kind of a fun game. You get these little side things. This is how aircraft are called in. You have time. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so they did both their fires right that way. They fired and they fired. So that's 3. So now I'm down to 4. No, so I had 7, 7, 6, 5. So yeah, I'm down to 4. All right, well now that sniper's going to take a shot. He's going to take a shot at those guys. Sniper's going to look there. He's going to go. It's obscured infantry, so it's a 4. But let's just roll what I get. I got a 6, so I got it. So down, I come down here. He's a 1. And so aimed fire. Small arms. He's a 10. Oh, no, he's a little longer away. 17. So 4 plus. The sniper gets something else though. There's not really an index for this either. So we gotta find the sniper special rule. Okay, I got a medium mortar here. Oh, I know what the German I need to do with my mortar, I think. So it's a special rule. And they got a lot of cool special rules and all that. I just need to take them out of the book and make it so I can read it. It's just ridiculous. Sniper Scout. Oh, no, they're counted as in the open. Plus they have the special scout rule, so it's a 2 plus. Okay. All right, so anyway, it doesn't matter. So they spot them, but the hitting isn't any easier. So they hit on a 4 plus, and so they missed that shot. So they try again to spot. So they spot, and they try hitting again, and they roll a 1 again. That's happened twice now for the Germans. Okay, so that's that for that 3. Well, the command team there is going to do the same thing. So he's going to see if he sees him. He does not. So this will be two left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now he'll area fire. Oh, 6, got it. He did it, and now he's going to save on a 4+. He does not save, and I rolled a 3. So he's pinned. Oh, good job. I'm thinking about moving the mortar so he can maybe get engaged in this battle. So I'm going to move the mortar. So one thing left. I don't think anyone else wants to do anything. First of all, is this a medium mortar? What is this? Pardon me. I think the German Fashionmaker might have the more battle rating than I've got because that guy's not showing up either. Oh, what have I got here? An 80mm mortar. Yeah, I think that's part of the deal here. It's like stuff is everywhere here. Minimum range of 10. I mean, they'll pretty much be useless. Yeah, so they can move up here and I mean 10 inches is, yeah, so they can move. Let's see if I may not. All right, that's that. They're done. Germans are gonna, I mean, they're just gonna sit there. These guys are gonna try to lay waste to these Americans. It seems to be working. They're just not taking any battle ratings. All right, turn 7 for the Americans. 6 orders. It's good. Good rolling there, Tex. Turn 7. Just, I'm going to move these 2 little charts over here. A little closer. They started behind me here. All right, turn 7. All right, well, this is getting to be garbage here. So I need to just bring it up here. I'm not going to be able to get enough firepower up here. So, so I rolled 6. So 2 moves to move up here. 2 moves to move up here. I gotta get my medic up here. Tank's in the way. If I cross here, these guys are going to lay waste to me. So that's why I'm just moving everybody over here. But now those guys are going to lay waste to me. So I might as well. Now I feel kind of bad. I committed these guys all to that side because it's like, well, at least they could have taken advantage of that. I can go through that gate. I gotta get rid of that freaking sniper, dude. Ah, man. Oh, we'll see if they can go there. Can't quite make it though. There's a gate here, so there I'm going through that gate. All right, so Bazooka team, one squad's kind of diverting to go over here, see if I can do anything to these guys, but they're all in hard cover. I mean, dang it. I think I stick with my plan. These guys get over here and reinforce them. So they were over here, so they're going to move that direction. Let's move them over here to the road. Let's see, they were here. Move them over here. Straight line, no one can see them anyway. I'm scouts charge that field. Here's the problem. I lost my commander with my 105 millimeter. So Germans go 1 + 4 is 5. So they have 5 commands, a little less than last time. They've had it rolled really high. I think I'm going to get 4 people to fire for 1. So again, the machine gun's going to, rally. Do I want to rally those guys? Do I want to take a battle counter to rally those guys? I think not yet. If I get someone else pinned, then I will. All right, so the machine gun's going to open up. It's going to give me 4 commands left. They're going to open fire, so they're going to fire twice. First time they're going to see if they can hit. They're going to hit for the, well, they're going to shoot for the guys over there by the tank. Did they spot them? It's a 3. They need a 4+. It's obscured infantry, so they don't. So now they're going to just do area fire. So it's a machine gun, so it's a 5 rate. It's a 10+, and it's a 4. They missed, so both firing missed. Ineffective there for the Germans that turn. You know what? No, they've been doing generally a good job. So that guy's done. So that team's going to do the same thing. They're just going to fire in one of this team over here closest to them. So they do spot them. Okay. And now they're going to take their 5, and it's a range of over 10 inches, I believe. And then take it, and it's going to be 10 to 20. It's going to be small arms. They get 5 shots. 5. 3 1s and a 4. So it's 2 hits. They're in hard cover. 1 hit, and they're okay. So 1 casualty down for this machine gun team. Yeah, so they'll observe again. I should have pinned them. I failed it. Okay, I think that would have failed too, actually. So both cases, I rolled a 2, that would have failed. The Americans lost a guy there, so that's not good. For surrendering and routing, I need to remember how many guys are in the original unit, so maybe I should knock these guys down over here like that. And then it's the sniper's turn. He's going to shoot for those guys there. Let's see what he gets. He gets a 4. So does he see? Yes, he does. So now he's going to fire. I think the sniper can only fire once, but we'll say he can fire twice. So, and then he's going to fire in there, otherwise as though they're in the open. Oh, does he fire as though they're in the open? Or does he aim as though they're in the open? The sniper doesn't have to be removed. Also, any aimed fire by a sniper counts as the target being in the open. Okay. So I said he hit, correct? So he does not save. Pinned. This is not airborne. Is it airborne? Maybe airborne. No. So he takes a casualty and he's pinned. He's going to try that again. This time he'll shoot at that guy over there. So 1, so he does not get him. Open fire with the gun. Now they're firing HE. He observes them. And on 3+. Did the target move this turn? I don't like that. I don't remember. So yeah, so it's a -1, but that's still a hit. So when an HE hits, you look at their gun here. And I'm rolling 4 dice, hitting on 4 pluses. So I got 2 hits, no saves. And he's okay. So 2 hits, no saves. So, but I am below half. He doesn't pin. I'm now below half of what they started with. I have to look at that rule. Did I just lose another unit? If an infantry unit is reduced to less than 50% of its starting strength or is already pinned, then the unit has had enough and seeks shelter. If there are no friendly units within 10, but an enemy is with 10, then they will surrender. The unit counts as destroyed. If the infantry unit is still at or above 50% and is not pinned, then it counts as pinned instead. Pinned round. I think that's, so let me check morale. Let me double check that. All right, so he's going back, lost another unit. Concentrated fire, so I need to remember that guy's got another HE shot. So let's take these guys over there. I don't need to keep them on the table. Americans are getting obliterated here, but let's see if it matters. Took a 3. So now they're at 8 out of 13. Yeah, I don't see how this is possible. So then the gun fires again, the HE. He'll just fire at the one that's not pinned. First receiver, you're going to observe him. 3, so needs a 4+. So we're good. All right, so what else needs to happen? I like this, what's happening here. So I think I will go ahead and fire the headquarters team at the, I guess, the non-pinned again. So I think we'll do area fire first. Well, I'm going to try aimed. Do I get any modifiers? No, doesn't matter. No, I'll just do area fire. It's he got a lot of guns in there. He's got, I don't know why he has so many. So does he have one? No, one, two, he's 6. Okay. So 6. Yeah, I gotta rebase my dudes. 6. These are based for Flames of War. These are all units I just bought from some people recently. They're just getting their first taste of battle in the itinerant hobbyist house. Again, if you're on watching this late hour, check chat. Oh, it's 2. I need to go probably. Oh, what's this? Gonna hit the hay. That's a good idea. I should hit the hay as well. I went to bed light last night and. All right, what am I doing? I am firing. I missed in my aim fire, so they're doing suppressing fire. So did I roll for that? I don't know. I have 5 to 8. It's medium. It's infantry. It's a 4+. I get it. They come over here. They're in hard. Do they save? They don't. And so now. So I do not roll morale on the pin. I think I've been doing that, but I pinned them, so they're done. So now the Americans will take that. So now I've got one thing left to do with the Germans. I'll just continue moving that mortar up here to continue laying the waste to these guys. So we're going to move 10 inches. See, we'll be able to get up and fire next turn. Okay, that's it. Do I need to rally anybody? No. Germans are not hurting at all. So now turn 8. I'll do this turn and see what happens here. Okay, turn 8 for the Americans. Roll the die. 3 orders. Not good. I get that medic up there, so the medic's going to roll 1. He moves 1 inch, basically on that side of it, and then he'll move 5. So, do. I can't do any like tactical coordination or anything because I don't have a thing, so I'm going to have to wait till my rally. These guys are going to move. I don't mind them moving through their units, so they're going to move here 5 inches, and then they're going to fire. So they're going to roll on. I think the headquarters. They're all doing damage to us. So we're going to roll in the headquarters there. So they're just going to do. I guess I just need to pin them. So a 4. I do. 4+ gets them. See if they save. They're in soft cover. They save, so that's all good. Holy mackerel. These guys are going to move up, but they just get up to the bocage. They're like, crap, this burning tank. Well, at least it's keeping us warm. Can't do anything else. 1 turn, 1 thing left. Let's see what I can do here. Okay. I have 1 order left, so yeah, I'm gonna move that bazooka. They're 2-man teams, so they're gonna be harder to hit. All right, rally. So I have to take a battle counter. I'm gonna move that over here. and roll a dice. So if I, depending on, if I had a huge game, I'd take, multiple D counters, but I would probably just let him take one. So I'm taking one, it's a 4, discarding that one. And I got a 4, discard that one. Ooh, Beyond the Call of Duty. Duty. All right, first of all, let's see what the Beyond the Call of Duty is here. I keep saying duty. Sometimes in the heat of battle, brave individual roll, blah, blah, blah. A very good morale roll means a Beyond the Call of Duty test can be attempted. First, the unit must roll. Well, I got to see, it came up as a morale thing. Immediately play this counter on one of your units. Any unit, and they take a Beyond the Call of Duty test, and if passed, then immediately be given an order out of the normal game as sequence. So they tell you that here, but they don't give you the roll. So 3 plus. Oh, I need to choose a unit. Well, I got 6. So cool. All right. The unit can instantly be given a free order, which occurs out of the usual game sequence, and immediately resolve that order. That's awesome. So I can automatically remove this pin, and now he gets an order. So he's going to open fire twice on machine gun. So can he fire him? He does not see him. He's going to both fail. Okay, wonderful. So now let me roll my dice to see if I'm going to unpin him because I just had 1. So he takes that pin. So again, the Americans, super lucky, man. The Germans had 1 so far, but they've only had the reason to take 1. But the Americans have had to pull 6, and they pulled 3 numbers and 3 special things. Germans, they're going to get 7 orders again. Holy mackerel. All right, that team up there. Now the Americans are all fresh, so that's good. Oh, I should have given them an ambush order. All right. It's going to go down the line here. They're going to fire at these guys here. Yeah, they failed the aim fire, so now they're just going to, let's put them down to 6, by the way. They're just going to suppress. They do that, and the Americans save on a 4. They do, so nothing happens there. They're going to be the same. The machine gun's going to see things. Well, no one's spotting here. We're just going down the line here, and they don't get aim. Oh, man. All right, HE. Right down the line there. He does not spot. Now he's just going to area fire. Is that a medium gun or a light gun? Gosh, man, it says all this stuff should be on the army list. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna make note of this. Like I said, this has been my biggest struggle with this game is the army lists. Creating them. Very light gun, so it's a light gun. Okay. HE from light gun, infantry 4+. Nope. Man, Germans are failing. Sniper. I rolled a 1 on the observation. Second one, I'm just doing area fire, so it's 1 shot, medium. 5+ roll 3. Everything is failing for the Germans. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So So it's down to 6, and then that'd be 5, and that'd be 4. I mean, literally every shot, I'm rolling twice, and everything is failing. I think. I just don't. How long should I sit here and do this? I don't think I should do this very long. I need to pin some of them. I'm trying as an American pin these guys. So, okay, I think the Germans I'm going to fire. So the Germans are going to fire on that last. He can't really see that guy over there, I'm going to say. So he's going to fire on those guys there. So same order of events. Man, 1 on all my aim shots. So they're suppressing fire. There we go. Save. He saved. Man, nothing. Now that bazooka is going to move up. Set up. And fire that bad boy. Fire on that guy right there by the tank. So he'll just do this will be a very light gun. So 4. Nope. Okay. Wow. That is crazy. What a wasted turn that was. All right, so that's that. So now it's turn 9, and I need to go to bed. So thank you all for watching. So we got through some turns there and kind of getting it now. Something's not seeming right. And I'm not hitting jack crap. I get a run and I hit a few and then I'm not. So I got to figure out how to overcome this little deal. I mean, I'm just firing across the bocage. I got to break it out. My tank's been destroyed, so that hurts. At that point, I could have broken through and started pushing through. Like my idea was to break through with that, but I didn't even get a chance to start because they got set up there. I didn't get up there fast enough. So I probably should have broken through that bocage and not waited. That was a mistake. Problem is, these guys are all here to face these guys, and you got these guys behind this hardened bocage. If I can, I will make it, and I'll go behind it, and it won't matter that it's hardened. But I just don't see that happening. The Americans have been very lucky. I'm taking out all the soft chits though from the soft counters from the battle rating, so I'm not sure about that. Anyway, it's been interesting. I'm kind of at this stalled point here where it's kind of going to trench warfare here, and I got a budge here, so might need just to run an American out there. The Germans aren't on ambush, so I could run all the Americans out there, but then they're going to be in the open. They will not make it across that field in one turn. Possibly should have chosen a shorter field here to go, taking that chance. I don't know what the hardened bocage does, because I'm like, the bocage is already hard, so did they get something else? I don't know. Fortified bocage. I mean, I guess if it's fortified, I guess it's reinforced. So it's a 3+ save on that. Typical bocage fighting, typical Todd being bad on the attack. So let's think about the plan here. I do have this bazooka moving over here. I'm hoping to maybe take out these guys in this hardened thing. I'm not really sure what that does. I guess it's an armor-piercing shell. I'm not really sure what that's for. What am I supposed to do with the bazooka? I guess hit against that cover. I have to look that up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't imagine I can just sit here and just keep trying to fire. I mean, nothing's happening there. So, and I don't want to go and start budging across there because those guys over there can shoot. What I'm talking about is this here. These guys, I mean, I could go across here, but then you got these guys. It's less firepower over there. You could start doing that. They're on ambush, they'll get some fires off. But right now, they do not have it. So I could get out there, get in the open. But then the Germans are going to I've got to get these guys pinned. I've got to at least get at least 3 of them pinned. I might, as the American, just charge out there. Like 3 of the guys fired, 1 of the guys charge. I think that's what I might do. Shall we try it? Let's go. Turn 9. 1. All right, I gotta see what the medic can do. Holy crap. A 1. That could be my fate right there. Medic can provide single prevent. Oh, that's it. I can prevent within 5 inches. Can prevent a casualty. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I got it. Might as well get them up here. So 5 inches to everybody. 5. So right there. Boop. Boop. Right here, kind of by himself. Wow, Germans knowing to rally, so that's good. Wow, they got three orders. Well, definitely got to fire the sniper. It's firing aim his first shot. 4, he does get it. He's shooting. Shooting that one. 6, he gets him. Save, hard. He saves. Wow, man. Again. Do it again. I guess suppress, man. Jamie. Oh my gosh, I failed that too. HE. Go down the line. Oh, I can't do it. All right, HE from that. So it's a 6 from a light gun. So I got it. They're in hard cover. They saved. Holy mackerel, man. Nothing is happening. Machine gun, ready to fire 5. Aim it. He does spot. Just shooting that guy right there, shooting their medium machine gun. So he sees him, rolls 5 dice. 4 1s, 1 5. So there's 1 hit and hard, and he saves it. Holy mackerel. Wow, that could have been awesome for the Germans. They could have totally neutralized the Americans. See, that was a whole turn right there of nothing. Wow. Okay. Dang. Wow. Okay. Now I'm going to bed. All right. We'll see you. Everybody have a great night. Thanks a lot. Oh, wait, who do we have? We have Mark on here. Good morning. It's 8:11 a.m. here in Scotland. Oof, boy. So that means you're 6 hours ahead now. This is the PSC game. Yep, it is Plastic Soldier Company. Mark, Al, Walkabout Games. Sorry, Mark, you just jumped on. I apologize for leaving as you get on here, but it's 2:11. It's actually now 2:20. Time for me to hit the hay. Paul, Walkabout Games, Al, Mark, thanks for joining. Anyone else who joined in? Anybody who watches afterwards, thanks all. You have a great morning and evening, and we'll talk to you later.